Okay. What's worse than driving in a crowded city? You tell me what's worse than that. I'll tell you right now. It's driving somebody to the airport in a crowded city. The thing... I have a lot of anxiety in this world. I don't know if you guys can tell. You guys been watching me. You guys been seeing what I do, what I does, what I is. A lot of things make me anxious. And one of the things that makes me anxious the most is getting in the car during rush hour in Toronto. Toronto, which isn't even that busy of a city, but it's so anxiety-inducing. Driving in a crowded city is just literally the worst, okay? Now, here's the thing. As far as me being a good driver goes, I want to answer that question. And the answer is yes. I am a good driver. I drive very well. I drive cautiously. I drive slowly. And I drive defensively. Just like the people at A&B driving taught me when I went to driving school. Now, the reason why I'm discussing this is because something like this has actually never happened before in my life. It's never been this blatant to me. And ironically enough, when I was younger, I used to drive rather recklessly. I'm going to admit that. Like, I did some stupid things when I was young, when I was driving in my Toyota Corolla, just cruising the town. Sometimes racing random people on the street. It was really, really dumb stuff. Like, it was brain dead maneuvers in the middle of the night. I'm not gonna say that that wasn't me, but what transpired a few days ago was like, I was just thinking about it and like, holy shit, I could have killed this guy. Like, this guy could have been dead. So here's the thing. I'm going to explain it to you really quickly. I'm driving on the 401. For those of you that don't know, that's the only road in Canada where you can get places, called the 401. You know how the United States has like 25 highways? We only got one here in Canada. Watch South Park. They'll explain it to you. I'm driving on the 401, going back and forth. I'm about to hit the Allen Road, 401 and Allen Road. That's the way I go home. I've dropped my family off at the airport. I'm on my way back. Now, I just hopped off the phone with my brother because I was talking to him because there was traffic, and I hate traffic, and it gives me even more anxiety. I just hate it. I've never gotten into an accident in traffic before, and I drive like I used to drive a lot. I drive less now. I just take the subway because Toronto's so busy. By the way, subway, the train. Those of you that aren't understanding the lingo. And I almost killed a man. Now, I check my blind spot as often as I can, and it just so happens I don't check it usually more than once, but this time I was just feeling safe, so I actually checked it twice. I do the one, I go back. All right, I don't know if it's safe yet. I do the two. All right, it's safe. I've already signaled at this point, and I'm moving slowly into the right lane. And the key is I move slowly. I don't know if there are people that like do the 1-2 fast when they move lanes, you know, just take their lane as soon as possible. Me, I decided to go slowly, and I like to make it a progression when I go into the other lane. So I check my blind spot twice, and lo and behold, out of nowhere, because I'm looking at the mirror while I'm turning, because I'm like, you know, I'm going that way anyways. Then now I look. That's like the third time you check, kind of like while you're going into the lane, while you're looking, you do the third check. Usually it's the second check for me, but this time it was the third check. That's how many times I did it. 3 times. And at 150 kilometers an hour, we're in Canada, I see this motorcycle, and I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna hit me out of nowhere. Like zoom, like Sonic. We're talking fast. Got the fastest cargo zoom, you know what I mean? And this guy on the motorcycle, this effing brain dead of a man, excuse my French. I'm sorry, I don't like to talk poorly about people, but this guy is at least 1.5 feet, and I know 1.5 feet is kind of a lot, but he's like 1.5 feet away from hitting me. Because I'm in the middle of changing lanes. I didn't know this guy was coming. If I knew this guy was coming, I would have let him go through. Because he clearly has a death wish. And he has to swerve to the side to get out of my way. Because, like, he would have hit me. And mind you, I'm going like 80, 100 kilometers an hour. Because this is on the 401. And so he goes, he turns quickly around me, gets around, and then goes on his merry way. And I see him continue to go, and I'm wondering what's going on through his head, because he doesn't slow down. He keeps going through. My man's playing GTA San Andreas IRL. It's freaking wild. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, if you guys are... Let me explain some rules of the road, okay? If there isn't an emergency, okay, and the speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour, this isn't Europe. It doesn't matter which lane you're on. If you go over 100 kilometers an hour, you are breaking the law. You're liable to get a ticket. Doesn't matter if you're in the left lane or the far right lane. It don't matter. That's the first thing, okay? So if I'm going 120 kilometers an hour on the very far left lane and you want to go 140, like, you go around me or just, like, be patient while I move out of your way, okay? Because, like, this isn't Europe. This isn't the Autobahn, okay, where you could go however fast you want on the left lane. It's dangerous, and tailgating me isn't gonna make me move any goddamn faster, you pieces of chocolate. Number 2, for those of you that want to be safe, keep distance, okay? At least 5 meters out, you're going 100 kilometers an hour. God forbid somebody has to stop in front of you because a Canada Goose decides to, not the jacket, because a Canada Goose decides to get in the way. And then you have to stop abruptly. If you don't have that distance, you're getting into an accident unnecessarily. And it's your fault because you were you hit from the back. Okay? By the way, I'm not a lawyer, so don't quote me on any of this shit, but I think the advice is like pretty solid, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, I don't have a number 3. Number 3 or 4, whatever number we're on. I should have wrote a number 3 down. Oh, signal. Signal, please. I can't read your mind. Please signal, please. Whatever you do. If you're in Florida and you're listening to this, I know you already don't know how to drive. So, like, that's fine. Like, I wish you would heed these instructions, but I know, I don't know, maybe the humidity's gotten into your brain or something like that. I'm in Toronto. We're in Canada here. Even in Canada, please, guys, you gotta signal. It's for your own safety. I can't read your mind. We can't read your mind. Just put the thing down. Little left signal, right signal. Practice it. You know, you get better at it. Don't give up. You know, signal is there for your safety and others so that they know what you're doing. Stop. I don't want to play this mind reading game where I'm like, oh, are you going left? Are you going right? Are you going straight? Like, just use your signal. Just let me know, fam. Come on, please. I didn't do nothing to hurt you. You can let me know if you're going left or right. Please. I don't want to guess. I didn't do nothing to hurt you. Anyways, please get better at using your signal so that you can let people know what you're going to do so you can avoid getting into accidents, because otherwise, if people don't see you signal, they're going to assume you're going straight. And then all of a sudden you're taking a right or you're taking a left. And how are they supposed to know? Were they supposed to read your mind? What's going on here? Anyways, honestly, thank God that man is alive. Although I don't think he has much longer if he's gonna be doing stuff like that. That's crazy. He was going so fast, I didn't see him. And maybe I think natural selection will probably take care of him. If I'm being honest here. And guys on the motorcycle, I don't know, please be safe. I've seen some things. I know it's cool to do the wheelies and stuff like that for the Instagram or whatever, but like, I don't know. Just please be safe. It worries me. It worries me greatly. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Drive safely, and take it easy. You know, what's the rush? What is so important? You know that you gotta tell me, please. Leave in the chat. What's so important that you gotta go so fast? Like, are you late for surgery or something? Tell me in the chat, please, why you gotta go so fast. Maybe I'll understand. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyways, enjoy your for any Canadians listening, have a happy Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. It's October 13th. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Hope you have a lot of turkey. Hope you have a lot of time with your friends, with your family, alone, however you prefer it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.